So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that? And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purposes. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing the second episode of season 7 of Agents of S.H.I.E.D. So this one was definitely a lot better than the first one. Um, it's kind of like this one's definitely more like a movie since this is kind of like before Captain America. Because definitely they referenced a lot in this movie, in this episode, of what would happen later on. Apparently, the the potion that Freddy's carrying around is, I think this. I'm not sure, but it sounds like it's the serum that ends up making the Red Skull. So, and he ends up being the head, I guess, the future head of Hydra after the Red Skull dies. I don't know. Um, and to Freddy ends up being, and it's weird. And so Daisy wants to kill him, so Hydra's never formed, and a lot of lives get saved. Um, but Coulson doesn't want that to happen because you can't disrupt history. May is not really sure what's going on. She attacks not the robot. I forgot his name. But she attacks him, and he almost holds his own against her. But you get to see like the metal in his head. That poor tragic calm, where it's called Enoch. Enoch, that's his name. Um, and this poor guy that ends up like having like a bunch of descendants in the future, because it's a play by the Xanatic actor, gets dragged into this, not knowing what the heck is going on here. Like he keeps on he calls Enoch robot, and he thinks that they're on a rocket ship, and yep. If only, like, since basically this is almost 100 years in the future, 90 years in the future, basically, that he has to deal with, 89, whatever, you know what I mean. So, he has a lot to deal with, and he's here in World War II. Like, World War II has not happened yet. It's not, like, everything that's going on has not even happened it's, like, not happened around the world yet. Like, World War II doesn't start till 1935, so that's 4 years in that time period, so yeah. And they do mention like a whole bunch of they do mention what happened during the 30s. They do mention the Great Depression with what happens back then when the stock market crashed 2 years before. And so Mac and Deke realizes that hears from Daisy ends up telling Deke what Freddy really is, and she tells him to kill him. But Mac finds out. He says, "No, that's an order. Daisy doesn't give the orders here. Mac does." So yeah, and he ends up shooting the guy who ends up like a bunch of grandkids in the future in the arm. But he ends up being fine. He just says his humanity is fixed. And like Enoch's like, I cannot fix that. I love Enoch. He takes things so literally. And Gume says, "You don't got the guts to do this." I'm sure I don't got something in my stomach. Whatever it says, he's so freaking hilarious. The fact he takes things so literally. So um, they have to leave because I guess they're only allowed to be in that time period for some amount of time before they're stuck. So because like when the Chronocoms come fight, try to kill Freddy, and Freddy gets into the car, they realize, okay, they failed. They can no longer kill Freddy. Hydra gets formed. Yada yada yada. That means um Shield gets formed still. So yep, they have to leave, both the bad guys and the good guys, and they all get on the ship before the ship disappears. Enoch is Enoch's sadly left behind. He was right there running towards the ship, and the ship leaves because they're in the ship's only allowed to be there for some amount of time. So he's left in 1931. Poor Enoch. So so him and the bartender, him and the bar owner guy end up talking, and I guess Enoch's gonna like spill the beans about the future, by his descendants and stuff like that, and how chronochroms work. So yep, so that's funny. And so this was a good episode. It was really funny. A lot of things happened to it in it. Yep. And can't wait till the third episode happens. What time period they're gonna go to next. So I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and just oh yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10. That's how hilarious it was. And Sully gives it oh for buzz and his tail. So see you guys later. Bye bye. Hit that bell.